Yeah, we're aircraft mechanics.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And, you know, this bar, and of course you're probably familiar with this, and it's like the paperweight. I mean, it's literally, you know, like paper.
Yeah. Almost like balsa wood.
Yeah. It took 40,000 hours to get that far, and they were actually going to fly it. If you look at the bungee cords for shock absorbers, if you have a hard landing, you just destroyed 40,000 hours worth of work. It took like 7 years. And this is a very robust plane. During World War I, the Americans did not have any aircraft manufacturing capability. And the paint scheme is that of the American ace Eddie Rickenbacker, who had between 26 and 27 kills. Not as many as the Red Baron, who had about 80. But the two never fought each other, which was probably fortunate. These pilots were heroes from the get-go. They were flying without parachutes, without heat, and they were flying way above the oxygen level. You know, you really need oxygen for sustained flying, anything above 13,000 feet or so. These guys were flying nearly 22,000 feet. On the second placard, it says 21,815.
Wow.
And really, really phenomenal. Everybody is interested in how the propeller was not shot off by the two British machine guns. What would happen is they had an interrupter gear or a cam, and right before
Stop shooting.
yeah, it would stop firing, and then it would resume. You know.
It'd be hell if you got that off.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't have it,
You got it off and it came.
know,
Oh.
before they acquired the German technology, they had a block of steel. The ricochets were actually killing pilots. So
God.
it was good. The Germans were smart enough at different times to put the machine guns above the propeller or off to the sides, where they had a higher rate of fire. You know. And do you have any questions? The engine is against the wall. It's a Hispano Suiza. Actually, Jay Leno actually has a car with that kind of engine. It's between 150 and 220 horse, depending on the configuration. You want to listen to Terry? Oh, you guys are aircraft mechanics? This engine here, which is a
Radio.
air-cooled rotary piston engine. This is why you want to become a aircraft mechanic in the late 40s, early 50s. You have 56 spark plugs, which are followed by leaded fuel. And most of the planes, like a B-36, had 336 spark plugs. And most of them are like, there's no hangars for that size of plane.
Yeah.
So you had to work on, a lot of them were based in Minot, North Dakota. You want to do that in the winter? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Well, I've seen one of those at Spark.
Here in Richland, they actually built these gliders in the 1930s. They basically copied the German glider. They modified it. Are you familiar with glider flight?
Not really, no.
If you want, it's very simple. After you become acquainted with all the controls, they take you up 50 feet and release you. And what will happen is you have to land it carefully. Then they take you up to 100 feet and land it carefully. And then when you're confident enough, they'll take you with a fast-moving car or a plane, and then they'll take you up to a good height, And then the first thing you want to do is find a plowed field, which generates thermals, which you glide around, and you could actually glide for hours. And if you find a body of water, you're going to sink because it's cold.
All fabric.
Crazy contraption.
Terry is giving a speech about roses. We had a bomber plane which we made over 8,000 planes and C-24 Liberator. That's rated about 16 per day. And the Consolidated Aircraft Company in San Diego, where the toolbox came from, they were building 1 or 2 planes per day. Ford Motor Company said that we could do better. So with a mile-long plant and half-mile wide, 2 assembly lines, where they were actually manufacturing the vast majority of the plane in different stages, they were able to knock out 1 plane per hour, or roughly 16 per day. 6 days a week.
Cool.
If you have any questions, I can answer them, or Terry can.
Okay. Appreciate it. Not very much. Owned using by Roberta Phillips. So it was a chick. It's her.
What's the last thing? Yeah, a lot of static displays. This has been donated multiple times. All relating to this area. Okay. Except this one. I'm not sure about that. Really got
Brutal. They had one of those, I think it's smart, like that on display that you can look at.
School I went to had one of those Shane's Jake radio engines. The wheels stand. It actually was functional.
This is what we built. Those two are identical, with the exception of okay. This has what I term as conventional B-17 bombardier position. This has a pivot bombardier down on it. Okay. Half of the crew is down on it. Okay, otherwise they are the same. This is the other one I referred to. It is a 24.
Yeah, look at all them bombers. Filled up and
Yeah, that book that I ordered.
it's all about this.
The guy actually
About the place.
he said it. The Arsenal of Democracy.
That's the name of the book.
Yeah, that's the name of the book that I ordered. It's called the Arsenal of Democracy.
Huh.
It's all about, that's what it's all about, is the World War II assembly line here in Michigan.
Tuskegee Airman jacket thing there. Wonder if this is still original paint. Oh shit. Looks fairly new. Liberator. Yeah, this is about the size of that one in Addison. R2800 double wasp engine. Oh, there's one of them down. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Just imagine sitting in there with those things going off.
It is too.
And those things are right by your head, freaking. You know those guys were deaf after all that. Shit, that was a real lady sitting there for a minute. You're a trooper. Damn, he's got one of them.
To do this shit.
Yeah, fucking sweeper.
Yeah, walk around this field. See how high it is.
Yeah, and then if you accidentally see, oh shit. Oh, check out the damn truck here. Shit, I want to go in that thing.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Look at that. Look at the flip up bulletproof windshield. Steel.
Oh heck yeah.
Please stay off.
Is this rubber? Damn, it is rubber. It's a hell of a deal. Let's get up here so can't see it now, but I'll see it later.
Oh, seat back there.
Pretty wicked. I'd like to have one of those now. I bet it ain't very fast though.
Scorpion.
Outlison. It's a 12-cylinder. Look at the shaft on the thing. She's still got oil in her. The heck is this? Fighter jet of some kind.
Running the EA 6
Intruder. The big old fuel head on it. They must be still repairing. It looks like they must actually got people that probably come in here and work on this stuff.
Yeah, shit, it looks like. Oh, yeah, they got all kinds of stuff out over here.
Yes, that's why I was looking. Set a lot of this up for people that don't know nothing about planes. Thunderstruck. For this old tug, it kind of looks classy. This tug, it looks like a hot rod.
Yeah.
Ford Moto tug. Well, no wonder.
1943.
She looks kind of
Kind of stylish.
I'm like, man, you could probably fix that up and make a sweet ass hot rod out of it.
Big slick on the back.
Got that mean look to it.
Headers coming off the side right here.
Here's some ration.
Corned beef.
Instant coffee.
Lucky Strikes.
There's your Tabasco sauce. Have you seen that deal where they take the bag and you pour a little water in it and it heats the food?
Yeah.
That's some crazy stuff, how that works.
Like that knife.
Mhm.
Little saw on the end of it. Be a good camping knife.
Pal made dice. What the fucking. Mm-hmm. Coast Guard.
told my kid that if they wanted to join the military, they should join the Coast Guard. It looks like it'd be badass.
Looks like you'd get to be in,
Jumping out of the helicopter.
yeah, more entertaining stuff. To probably be on carriers all the time. That big old.
Just send you out on those Coast Guard ships with helicopters and shit on them, go on rescue missions, and I just think it'd be badass.
Probably get to be involved in a lot more stuff.
Instead of going out trying to shoot people, you're on rescue missions. It'd be badass. Korean War. 1953. Picked back up in 2017.
Damn M1 carbine.
That's badass.
Thing doesn't look very big here. When we watch it on the movies, it looks like it's. Hennessy, Lord. Donated to Yankee Museum for Yankee Warrior participation in the scene. That's probably some good stuff. Old bayonet. Yep, I was like, that's gotta be Japanese. Look at this old radio. There's an old grenade too. Like a pineapple grenade.
World War II. There's a pistol in there too. In 1911.
Oh shit, Nazis. Damn, they believed in knives, didn't they?
That's a pretty knife on top. Oh, that middle one's pretty too.
That's crazy.
Still talking about that?
He's a talker, he can do. Huh? Yep, he just kept
started
on
talking
talking.
anyway. He's like, well, they didn't mean that.
It's a medic. Medical crap. Stuff full of different stuff to shoot you with. All military religious items. Huh. I guess that was your thing for communion or whatever.
Yeah. It's got wine in it.
Blue Angels. U.S. military medals. Bravery. Korean War. Afghanistan and Iraq Wars. World War II. Vietnam War. Damn, World War One. Pretty slick. The beacon of light. Thunderbirds. Yeah, those war medals are pretty cool. Oh man. Oh yeah. Just like a bunch of kids. Ailerons? Oh yeah. Oh, Cessna. Isn't that what that is, a Cessna? Oh, what's this? Taking the gear up and down? Show you how to arm and disarm a dog. Oh, this is like a little fighter. Oh, it's one of those little.
You want him to get out?
Gunfighters. Oh, now I'm seeing some real. I would get in there. Will it let you get in there?
I don't know.
I've still never ridden in a helicopter.
I haven't either.
Oh, I've been wanting to.
This is one that would always come in and pick them all up, right? Heck yeah. You can see what it says over here. Vietnam, the war in Southeast Asia. United States Army. Some weapons over here. I wonder if it's around the corner here. That needs to be the one they let us get in. Yeah, look at this. Now this is what I'm talking about. That's definitely Vietnam. Look at this, got the gun all ready to go.
That's crazy. They're strapped up to the top right there. Help support it.
That is crazy. Probably shells shooting everywhere.
Firing straight out of those ammo cans.
I noticed on this, in order to really get the detail, you have to get it really close. Because I noticed when I was filming before, I was like, well, fuck, you can't even see it. Oh, look, there's steps here. I guess so that's how you get up top. See if I can get a good one of this chopper. Oh yeah. Do it for the gram.
These old pedal cars are cool. Hey, we can get inside of that.
Okay. Oh, heck yeah, look at the back burner on this one. There's the deal to catch the cable. Heading to the cockpit. Boeing KC-135. Heck, looks like a 2.7 controls. A lot of the switches still look like the same of today in Boeing.
Yeah, new landing gear. Throttles, flaps, trim tabs.
Just like a 2.7 with the
Rudder trim.
fuel. Radios down there, they kept everything pretty much the same still.
Trim here.
This is where all the work was done, was over here.
Flight engineer.
All the engine perimeters and everything. Well, I wonder if that's the actual people that signed the stuff. Hmm. Republic RF-84 Thunder Flash. During World War II, the U.S. Army Air Corps undertook design studies of making a more modern version of the piston-powered P-47. Look at that beast. There's somebody still in the cockpit. My God, he's got to be hungry. Poor guy needs some groceries. Been on the ground a long time.
Yeah. Wow, they first flew this submission in 1947.
It's crazy.
They went from like the P-51 to this fucking thing in like a 3-year span. It's got some better engineers.
I still like these old dogs with the biplanes.
My favorite's the World War II airplanes, the Mustang and the...
Yeah, well, I still like the old Red Baron and stuff, though. I still like them old school. And look at the size of this motor when you get up on it. Heck yeah.
Russian planes.
Well, they like a lot of Russian stuff here, don't they?
Mount A&2.
you can take my picture with the big boy way out there.
Big boy.